I've got a little bit of time. I want to show you guys what we've been working on, so let's go. Hey, by the way, if any of the footage is choppy, sorry. I recorded it in Editor instead of making a build, which, for whatever reason, recording softwares don't really like that very much. I think most of it's okay. If you see some stuttering, that's on my end. Don't worry about it. Okay, I wanted to show you guys around the sound studio. Just a little sneak peek. This is something that we've been working on. This is the first environment of the game, so it's kind of important to get it right. But I'm thinking that this is starting to come together really well. You can see it's still, you know, untextured stuff, and this lamp doesn't have anything on it, but we're getting there. And we've got big pizza and uncomfortably well-defined pizza texture. Not sure how to feel about the pizza. And I really like this environment a lot. I think that Evan and Cody have been doing just a fantastic job bringing this together. I can't wait to start getting in here and adding puzzle elements and doing stuff like that. You might remember last time I showed off the first draft of our grenades. Well, they've gotten quite a bit of work since last devlog. Tons and tons of polish. These things are super fun to throw around and play around with. I think these are going to be one of the best weapons in the game for sure. This here is a machine that you can only find in one spot in the entire game, and it'll let you switch a bit of ammo and make it into a grenade. So if I go ahead and do this, you'll see I've got a little animation that plays. And so what I did is I took a magazine that you'd normally use in the Rolodexer, and I went ahead and converted that into being a grenade, so now I've got an extra grenade to play with. So here's another environment that's being worked on. The lighting's not what it's going to be, and there's a lot of textures missing, but it gives you a general idea. This is going to be the outside area, so you're able to walk around this courtyard and go in all these different buildings and stuff, and that's where the game takes place. I've got a cat on my chair, and she keeps pawing at my legs while I'm trying to record. If you're particularly observant, you might have noticed that interactions with the guns and with moving is happening very fast. There's a reason for that, and it's not because I've changed the gameplay, it's because I've added new cheats and modes as well. So right now, what I have is a cheat that makes it so that you play with like dusk-like movement. If you guys don't know, my brother is the developer for a game named Dusk, which has very Quake-like movement. So I kind of ripped the movement from Dusk and put it into MFN. Again, this is a cheat. This is not like this is not how the game normally plays. Gave you infinite ammo as a different cheat. Another cheat gives you triple enemies. I'll show off a couple of those. But man, this is so much fun to play around with. Just hopping about at like max speed. I love it. Yes, we all know the most important cheat is Chimkin mode. I was paid $10 to put this in. I sold out for 10 bucks, and now I have to make Chimkin mode. Do you realize I need to develop, like, literally hundreds of extra chicken sound? Oh, hold on. No, I'm going into full cam mode. Hold on 1 second. Do you realize I need to develop hundreds of extra sound bites for Chimkin mode specifically, something nobody in their right mind is ever going to play, and I did this for freaking $10 on my stream. I cannot believe this. Loading into a new room. Hold on, you'll see. So cheats show really well on camera, so obviously I'm going to have a good bit of footage of that, but that's actually been a fairly small amount of the development that we've been doing. 2 environments take a long time to build, so we've been working on those. Actually, we've been working on more than just that, but the other ones kind of aren't in a state where I'm ready to show them off yet. And kind of a big deal, we actually hired a full-time animator, and she's been going through and redoing like all of the animations in the game. Pretty much the only thing that's going to be kept from what I animated before is just like the gun interaction animations, because I think those are still fine. But let me show off some of the new stuff she's been working on too. Oh my gosh, I still have the cheats on. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, so this might be a little unnoticeable to somebody that doesn't look at this game every day, but every single animation has been patched up to add extra movement. Like, it's called secondary movement. It's not the primary action of what's happening, it's kind of like the flow that happens with it. See how my hand is moving better? So Anna has been going through and working on pretty much every single puppet animation in the game. Oh my. Here, I'll show it off in this room for no reason in particular. So you'll see that like all the puppets have much more graceful movement. They've all got their own walking animations and their own alert animations that kind of go along with the actual speed of how quickly these puppets move. Yeah, you'll see Norman has his own walk animation, and then if I go ahead and aggro Junebug here, she's got kind of a different walk animation and a different alert animation. You'll even see it in really small ways. Like, you'll notice that Ray is actually lip-synced now. He wasn't like that in the demo. His lips just kind of moved, and it didn't line up with his voice clips, but now, as you can see, look at how much more character this guy has. Yeah, Anna's doing just fantastic things for the game feel of the project. I'm really happy with her work. Take the glasses off. Yeah, go ahead. Thanks, Hald. And these animations just apply to every part of the project. I mean, even Goblet, right? Goblet has a whole new set of animations. I know that I showed her off last time, and look, she's even got lip syncing too. I've been doing a lot of work on puzzles as well. I don't really think I can show those on a devlog though, because it just ruins the puzzle. Like, why would you want to play it after that? But just take my word for it. A lot of work has gone into making sure that all the puzzles are working, getting those ready for people to actually play them and stuff like that. That's a large part of my job on the project. Oh, right, and the sound work. Oh my goodness, we have just been going crazy doing recording with a ton of people for all the voice clips in the game. Right, and the script! We finalized the script since the last devlog. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess I can just choose a random one. Here's your little sneak peek at this piece of dialogue right here. Ready?
I don't want you broadcasting, Ricky. You're gonna scare kids.
Ooh. I am both shocked and surprised to tell you that that is not even half of the stuff we've gotten done in the last few months. There's a lot being done. We have a deadline in mind that we want to try to hit, and we're just trying to make sure that we have all the wheels chugging to make sure that it hits that goal. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm feeling very motivated and very happy to be working on the project, which is good. And I'm sure we'll have more to show off soon. So thanks for watching the devlog. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day. See ya.